Hey guys, this message today may hurt some feelings, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the church to wake up. So hold on, but listen, truly listen. Church, let's be real with each other for a moment. Too many people who call themselves Christians today want what God has for them, but they don't want to do what's required to actually walk in it. They want the blessing, the favor, the open doors, the joy, the peace, the abundance Jesus promises, but they want it without the surrender, without the obedience, and without the cross. They want the crown without the cost. Jesus said in John 10:10, I have come that they may have life and have it more abundantly. That word abundant doesn't just mean a little better than average. It means overflowing. More than enough, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. But here's the problem. Abundance is not automatic. Abundance is tied to abiding. Abundance is tied to obedience. Abundance is tied to laying down our lives and following Jesus wherever he leads. We live in a culture that teaches us to do the bare minimum and expect the maximum reward. Clock in, clock out. Just enough to get by. See, that mindset has crept into the church. We want to pray only when we're in trouble, read the Bible only when we feel guilty, show up on Sunday when it's convenient, and then demand that heaven itself rearrange for us. We want to sow nothing and reap everything. Oh, that's so sad. And when our lives stay dry, when the blessings don't pour out, when peace feels far away, we lift our hands and ask, why, God, where are you? The truth is, he hasn't moved. We've just refused to move with him. Jesus never called anyone to half-hearted discipleship. He didn't say, pick up your pillow and follow me. No. He said, pick up your cross. The cross is not light. It's not easy. It's death to self. And here's the paradox. When you die to yourself, when you lay down your will, when you give up your plan, you don't lose life. You gain it. And that's when abundant life begins. If we're honest, many of us want God to bless areas of our life that we haven't even given him access to. We want him to bless our marriage, but we want him to pray with our spouse. We want him to bless our finances, but we refuse to tithe or give anything to the church. We want him to bless our children, but we don't raise them the way we don't raise them in the way of the word. We're raising them in the way of the world. We want him to bless our calling, but we won't sacrifice the time to seek him. We can't live halfway and expect to receive the fullness of God. The abundant life is not about comfort. It's about communion. It's about walking so closely with Jesus that the things of this world don't hold us anymore. It's about being filled with the Spirit until joy bubbles over in every circumstance. It's about peace that passes understanding, not because this life is perfect, but because he is present. That kind of life costs something. It costs your pride, your independence, and your control. But it gives back more than you could ever measure. So let me ask you, church, do you want the idea of Jesus, or do you want Jesus himself? Do you want the blessings of God, or do you want the God of the blessings? Because the difference between an empty Christian life and an abundant one is not found in doing the minimum. It's found in the wholehearted surrender. So today is the day to stop playing church. Today is the day to stop expecting heaven's best while giving God our leftovers. Today is the day to step fully into the abundant life Jesus has promised us. But it begins not with asking for more. It begins with giving him all. I love you guys and truly want to see you grow in all that God has for you. So be blessed to be a blessing.